Now, gentlemen, we all know that the mind of a woman is insane. But I've asked you before, do you want me to teach you how to read her mind? Because oftentimes, your woman wants you to read her mind. She thinks you can do it or that you should have that ability or that it's just normal and average for you as a man to just read her mind and give her what she wants without her asking. So I asked you all, is that something you want? I know how to do it. Do you want me to teach you?
Yeah, brother, I'm gonna have you teach me how to read her mind because she's crazy. Crazy.
Yes, I know it's difficult when she just wants you to know what she's thinking. But you have to admit, gentlemen, there are times when you would like her to know what you're thinking and not have to tell her stuff, and for her to just anticipate your needs, yes?
Yeah, but see, that's different though. She be crazy with it. I don't be like yelling and stuff. I mean, I say stuff that I would like to have her. It's a requirement. Who knows what's in another person's head? All do this? Is this something that they just do?
Okay, I get it. It's difficult. You don't know what to do. It's confusing, but it's okay. You did the right thing. You came to class, Balance of Power. I got you covered with today's lesson. Don't let them think. Let's get it in. So today's lesson is for men and women. Women, you can watch this, understand how your man's mind works. Gentlemen, I know you're probably going to be watching this even more to figure out how the heck to do this whole mind reading thing. But the first thing you both need to understand is that reading the other person's mind is a lot like being an athlete. Or more importantly, it's more closely related to like fighting. So if you're a trained boxer, you already know that if someone does this, that this is basically the fist that's going to come forward. This is what's called telegraphing. Your hand is sending a telegraph to the other person's brain and letting the other person know, I'm going to hit you with this fist. When you cock back like this, the other person already knows. So there's certain signs that, in a sense, they don't have to say with their words, I'm going to punch you with my left fist. They told you with their body. They told you with their actions. They told you with how they were moving. And if you're paying attention enough, if you're well trained enough, you already know how to react before that even gets to you. If they're coming like this, you can get ready for the dodge. You can get ready for the block. You can get ready for however you're going to respond to it because you've already been told by them what it is they want to do. So there's many ways in which we as humans telegraph to other humans what it is we want and what it is we like, what it is we don't like, what it is we don't want. So there's one thought process that I'm going to teach you how to anticipate, how to read their mind in 3 different ways that you can recognize this. So you're going to anticipate their thought, read their mind in a sense with 3 things for this one thought process. You'll get it when I start talking. The thought process is this. When the person wants you to make the decisions, to elaborate even further, this is when they want you to do their thinking for them to the point where they don't want to think at all. Whether they either want you to do certain things that help them, certain things that get out of their way, or what have you, but they don't want to answer questions at all during these 3 modes. And make sure you watch towards the end of the video. I'm going to give you a bonus bar of gold. I'm going to tell you out of these 3, which one is more important for women and which one is more important for men. And the 3 modes are resolute, resigned, and receiving. So the first one, resolute. When someone is feeling resolute, let's say it's your girl. She knows resolutely, definitively, absolutely, that she wants to do this thing. She wants what she wants and she wants it right now and she's just going forward. Blinders on. She doesn't want to think about anything else that's going to be distracting. She doesn't want you to ask her questions that would take her off her path. She wants you to do the thinking for the things that she finds frivolous. She doesn't want you to ask questions. She just wants to move forward. Not thinking, just as fast as possible, get to what she wants. And it's the same for you, gentlemen. You want to just Complete the mission. You don't need outside things. Resigned. Now I know some of you might be thinking, what's the difference between resigned and resolute? They sound like the same thing, and they kind of are. It's like the same word in a sense, but on two different sides of the same coin, so to speak. Resolute is when you know you want to do something. Resigned, the other side of that coin, is when you've kind of given up on doing anything. When you've just resigned yourself to whatever situation. You're just like, I'm done. I give up. I call it. Let's just go home. You don't want to think anymore. You don't want to answer any questions anymore. You don't have the energy to do anything except relax or to sink down in your couch, to just go take a bath, go take a shower, go home and hang out with the family. You're just resigned to whatever situation. Resolute is usually something positive that you're going towards, some kind of mission you got to complete. Even if it's a negative thing, you still feel this drive going towards it, whereas resigned is more like a shrinking back. It's when you're pulling away from something, when you're making yourself small and, like I said, giving up. During these moments, you're usually feeling not this driving force forward, it's this wilting. I feel small. I feel less than. I don't want anyone to ask me any important questions. I can't answer anything right now. You feel the least confident. You feel almost like you couldn't answer anything correctly right now if you tried. And the third one of receiving. When you're in the mode of receiving, you just want to get stuff. It's just about you receiving. You don't want to think. You don't want to have to plan. You don't want to have to whatever. Receiving modes is more like think about your birthday, or sometimes, depending on the woman, Valentine's Day, where she's not thinking about the dude receiving. It's just about what can I get? Ladies, don't lie. Some of y'all do that. Don't pretend. You know what it is. But basically, it's the mode where you feel that it's your time to relax and get. It's your time to be taken care of. It's your time to be pampered. So it's maybe you're getting some kind of spa day or a massage or something, or like I said, it's your birthday. It's some kind of a promotion party where everybody's there to celebrate you, where you don't want to think about, I don't know, what restaurant you're going to. You don't want to think about what to order, what drinks. You don't want to split a check. You want someone else to do those kinds of thinking for you. You want someone else to answer those questions. Don't ask me. It's my birthday. I don't care. You figure it out. On your birthday, I made sure everything was taken care of. Why can't you take care of me on my birthday? So what does this mean for mind reading? Simple. You can already anticipate these moments, just like the fist going back. You know if it's her birthday, if it's his graduation party, if it's something for the person where they're receiving, don't ask them questions. Just start giving them things based on who they are and what they normally like and want. You should have been paying attention to your person enough to know, my man likes steak, so we're going to take him to a steakhouse for his birthday. Don't even ask him. Just surprise him. Just tell him. Just let him kick back and receive. He don't want to answer no questions right now. When she's feeling resigned, when she's just had a hard day and a rough time and she's kind of just given up on work, don't start asking her questions on how she can solve problems at work and start giving her strategies and stuff. Nah, homie, just ask her one question. A question that I said during this video, which is the golden question, is how does that make you feel? That's the only question you can really ask during a woman feeling resigned, is how do you feel? How does that make you feel? The feeling question. Then shut up. Let her talk. Let her, kick back and whatever. You can run her a bath. You can tell her to come cuddle with you on the couch. You can say, oh, baby, I know you like this movie. It makes you laugh. Let's sit down and watch the movie. Just start giving her things that will make her feel comforted and make her feel better. Don't ask no questions, again, other than that golden one. And don't try to get her to tell you what she needs and wants. That's going to kill the mood for her. That's going to kill what she naturally needs to feel good and safe. And when your man or your girl is on a mission, You really just gotta get out of the way. When they're resolute and it's like, nah, we gonna do this, this is the thing, this is the plan, boom, boom, boom. Y'all already know what it is. You're trying to stop an immovable force in those moments. Now, I'm not saying you could never ask any questions if they're doing something wrong or bad, but for the most part, that should really be based on you knowing the person and knowing whether they make good or bad decisions. But if it's just something normal or something that has nothing to do with you or hurting others in a way, if they're like, nope, this is the plan I'm gonna do for my job, for work, I'm gonna do this, just try to help them any way you can without asking questions, without asking them, what do you need? Just try to do something that you already know that they would want or need. You got to start anticipating. You see this fist coming, you do have some options. You can dodge, you can duck, you can block. You got some things that you can do, but you already know it's coming. So you got to start paying attention to your person and know, okay, they don't want to be bothered with questions or thinking right now. How can I do thinking for them that will make them feel better and help them right now? And as I said I was going to do earlier, I'm going to tell you between these three, which one is more important for men and which one is more important for women. By now, gentlemen, some of you might have already guessed it, some of you not so much. But for women, between those three, the mode of receiving is going to be the one where she wants to think the least. It's the most important for her, for you to do her thinking for her. Don't ask her any questions. It's the reason why when you're going on dates, she wants you to plan it. She wants you to pay. She wants you to do, the paying thing is also some other stuff, but she doesn't want to think at all. She wants you to have a plan and for you to lead. She wants to be the most led when it's her receiving, and she wants to kick back and just relax. And ladies, the most important thing for your man is when he's resolute. When we know exactly what we want, get out of our way. We don't want any dissenting voices. We don't want anybody telling us things that, yeah, we know what it is in reality, but right now we need to dream bigger and make this happen. It's why you hear Han Solo say, never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
It's why you hear Tony Stark say, don't tell me the math. I never want to hear about the math.
I know the math. Do it.
When we are on that mission mode, we don't want to hear dissenting voices, even if the voices are logical. We don't give a flow. We got something to do that we need to do, and we will knock down walls and bore holes through mountains to get this thing done. So yeah, we don't want questions. We don't want all this extra, no, we want to have blinders on. What do you want to eat? I don't know, I'm working. Where do you want? I'm working right now. So, ladies, help your man in those moments. One, stay out of his way. Then two, if you can put something in front of him that he needs without him having to ask. It's like one of the greatest things is when we're working late or whatever and you just slide up with a sandwich, slide in front of us. Ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, that's one of the keys to a happy marriage. Your man is working and you roll up with food? A sandwich?
A sandwich.
A sandwich.
A sandwich.
A sandwich. You have no idea how much we would love that. Are you kidding me? Because you're doing our thinking for us. We don't want to stop to eat. We don't even know how. We're just going to keep going. At least the most dedicated of us will forget to eat, forget to sleep, forget to take medication, forget whatever. We need you to do that thinking for us because we're resolute right now. So gentlemen, if you want your girl to think that you're amazing, I don't think you should let her think what you think. Now that's today's lesson. Now if you found value in this lesson, and I know you did, you know what to do. Throw thumbs, click subscribe, slap up that subscribe button until we get to 10K, and then, keep it going anyway. And if you're really a citizen of the realm, slide this video to someone who needs to hear it. Like I said, gentlemen, this is the Rosetta Stone so you and your girl can talk. And ladies, slide this to your man. Maybe it's something he needs to hear. I know you love these videos. Where else you gonna hear gold bars and knowledge dropped on you? Where else you gonna go for that? Where you gonna go?
Where you going? Nowhere.
So come on back and click on another one of these videos. Get some more learning in. But until next time, though, deuce deuce.